Hello, Rand back to you here. Got a little tip I'd like to put out there today for friends of mine who've been expressing that they've been working with different symptomology of asthma. I find it interesting that in their 60s, people are coming up with asthma that are non-smokers, they live a healthy lifestyle. Uh, but if we look around us, some of the causes are pretty relevant. Environmental aspects. A lot of the things that we breathe are very damaging and corrosive to the lungs. And also stress. Stress is a huge corresponding energy that goes along with asthma situations. And if it's not leading into the asthma situation, it's definitely there when you're in asthma symptoms because that's a very stressful place to be. So I got a small series of exercises you can do for working with asthmatic condition. Okay? At the first sign of tightness, a little bit of wheezing, or when you feel a response that's leading toward an asthmatic situation, what I want you to do is link up your index finger and your thumb just like this. Okay? Now, I'm going to explain why. The thumb is the end of lung meridian. The index finger is the beginning of large intestine meridian. Lung is the yin and large intestine is the yang of metal element. And when we put our fingers together, it's called making a mudra. And what a mudra is an energetic sequencing that revs up energy into a different level. So meridians function on one level, but the elements are a stronger flow of energy. So you're making metal element energy with this mudra. So in the course of time that we have just spoken, it's already revved up. It only takes 3 to 4 breaths to really cycle it. And now we're going to take our thumbs and put them right here in the temple. And the reason is our meridian that's in charge of our fear, fight, and flight response is triple warmer. And it flows right up here and around the ear and off of the temple. So we're plugging this element energy into the triple warmer at the temple, which helps calm him because he's receiving this heavier flow of elemental energy. And it's very soothing to triple warmer. Calms him down. Now, we have these other fingers that are available up here, and at the tips of each one of them, we have small chakras. And chakras are like electromagnets. And so we take our chakras and lay them right over the middle of the eyebrows on the forehead. And those electromagnets are drawing your blood flow back into the forebrain. Now, when we're in stress or an anxiety response, the blood gets pulled from the forebrain back to the brain stem and the hypothalamus region, which is where we're reactive. We don't consciously think and move through our choices and building options. We just react to what we're being presented with. Now, so this technique calms down our stress response with triple warmer and pulls our blood flow back into our forebrain where we can consciously think about things. So that's probably quite enough, just in the amount of time I've been explaining it there. So we're going to come off of there. Now, we're going to trace lung meridian forward, which is the next step of the sequence. So if you take your thumbs and come right up here, on each side, they are in lung 1. And it's a bilateral meridian, so there's 2 points where lung starts, one for each side of the body. So pick a side and go into that side, stick your arm out, and pull the energy from that point up and come right down the upper part of the arm and off the thumb. And do the other side too. So the same thing, right down the arm, and off that thumb. Very good. You've just traced a meridian forwards. That was lung meridian. That's one step. That may be enough to help calm things down. But if not, we're going to kind of roto-rooter that meridian to break up congested energies in it, and then we're going to get a clean flow through there. So to roto-rooter it, we're going to trace it backwards one time on each side, and then we'll trace it forwards 3 times on each side. Okay? So the backward flush kind of cleans that all out and breaks up a lot of those congestions. So here, we're going to start at the thumb and pull that energy nice, slow, and firm all the way up to the inside of the shoulder and drop down to that lung 1 point and pull it off. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Pull that energy right on up. Stay near the upper edge of that arm and come right around to here and pull it off. Ooh, and I'm tender there. So I had some congestion that needed to come out. So now we're going to trace forward 3 times. 1, 2, well, that's 1 and 1. Here's 2, and 2, and then the 3rd time, and bingo. We've got a nice flushed lung meridian. Now, I have one last piece for you. Now that we've got triple warmer calmed down, he's moved into the space where triple warmer as a meridian flow is like a big brother to the other meridians and comes along and lends his weight and lends his strength to help them move through things and stuff. So we're going to connect our really nice and clear lung to triple warmer energy so that they can work together in helping carry this response that you've had to whatever the situation is that causes your asthma. But this has calmed down lungs and cleared them. It's got your anxiety response calmed down, and we want those two to work together. So bring those thumbs back into those lung 1 points. See? And right at the throat notch here, right there, where the bone makes a little V, is a cluster of triple warmer points. Lay your other fingers in there. So we're tied in at lung 1, and we're connected to triple warmer at this throat notch. And breathe. And that, my friends, are some tools that you might want to use if you're dealing with asthma situations or even with allergies. Very nice with allergies too. Whenever you've got a lot of lung congestion worked up in there, these tools will come into play for you. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.